Last Friday, I was working at a high school and I ran into a student in the hallway. Not physically, ran into him, but he kind of had his head down. And I was walking kind of fast to a meeting that I had to get to. And I took a beat. I paused and I looked at him and I said, "You all right?" And he kind of looked up at me. And I said, "You, yeah, are you all right?" He's like, "You don't know me." I said, "Does it matter? Are you okay?" And he looks at me and he goes, "No." I said, "What would make whatever's going on better? Can I help you?" He's just like looking at me and he goes, "I don't know who you are." So I explained who I was, right? I'm Miss G, and I study behavior. I'm a behavior intervention specialist. I said, I now work at the district level, so I, coach teachers and principals, and ultimately I just try to solve problems, And we start chit-chatting, and he starts telling me about his life and what's going on, and I share things about me, and long story short, he tells me that he's currently getting bullied. Mind you, he's a big guy, like football player big, And I said, "Can I share something with you about people that bully?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "They're really insecure." I said, "The reason they bully is because they want to find power in something and they want to feel like they have control over someone, and they want to put the attention, some negative attention, on somebody else. And sometimes they're looking for a dopamine hit. And when you don't respond in the way that they expect, they don't get that dopamine hit. They don't get that power. They don't get that control over you." And he's like, "Can you explain?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, when I would get bullied, because I rock short hair, and as a female, that's a faux pas for so many people, you know? I don't care, but a lot of other people seem to. When somebody would say, something negative about it, I go, "Oh, are you okay? Maybe you're right." Not sarcastic, just, "Okay, maybe you're right." Or maybe that's your opinion. Or I wouldn't even acknowledge it. Or I'd kind of go, "Yeah, I've heard that before." Or just kind of take the wind out of their sail, right? I wouldn't argue against it, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for you to kind of like get angry, get intense, and defend it, defend against it. That's where they get their dopamine, because instantly then they up it, right? Because they want the power behind it. Then he looks at me and he goes, "Yeah." He's like, "I've seen a friend of mine do that and literally just like walk away from it." And he goes, "I'm going to try that." And I was like, it takes practice, Sometimes if you've never done it before, it feels awkward because you want to defend yourself. Especially if you come from a neighborhood and you live in a place where if you don't defend yourself, you might be dead. I said, I've had a lot of students who are in that situation. So I understand, like, your name in somebody else's mouth is a big deal. I said, I get that. But I'm saying that the reason why somebody bullies and kind of how you navigate that. There's another way of doing it. And then before we finished up, I was like, "Are you open to hugs?" And he kind of giggled, and I go, "Another fact is you need like 6 to 8 hugs a day for like emotional balance and growth, to be able to grow." And he goes, "Are you here every day?" And I was like, "No, I don't get to be every day, just, a couple days a week." I said, "But if you ever see me, like, I'm always open for hugs. I'm always open for a chat." And so he's like, "Yes, I would totally love a hug." So I gave him this big hug. He actually gave me the bear hug, right? Because he's such a big fella. And he's like, thank you. Thank you so much. And I was like, no, thank you for listening. I said, you didn't have to listen, but you're awesome. I'm like, you have so much going for you. You're an awesome guy. You're an awesome student. I hope I see you around campus. I said his name and I'm like, you are going places. And I ran off to my meeting, which I was now late for. But to me, connection over anything else, always, right? You never know when you take the time to stop and talk to somebody what that can do, right? So think about that. If you know somebody who's being bullied, or somebody who is doing the bullying, why are they doing it? What are they insecure about? Why do they feel the need to try to control somebody else or make somebody else feel little, right? Anyway, if this has happened to you or something like that, let me know. I haven't posted on here in a while and I apologize. Life's just gotten really busy. But I just thought I wanted to share that interaction I had on Friday because it was really, really fantastic. Remember to love yourself so you can love others. Remember you are loved, you matter, and stay warm.